York, this is Michael Mozart.
For God's sakes, a pumpkin bomb!
Today on Web World.
Big cheesy taste and 5 cool Spidey shapes.
Play which Spidey suits you at Burger King.
I was in the same church.
With Spider-Man 3 action figures and feet.
Feed your dark side.
The Spider-Man 3's Super Set!
Have you seen those black Spider-Man 3 toys? They're not black enough.
Now Trix Yogurt features a new Spider-Man 3 action spinner where you control the...
Man, I hope the world doesn't change from this.
Fuck my life. 2007 was nuts. If you were alive and a Spider-Man fan, especially if you were a kid, you know how true this is. Spider-Man 3 was everywhere. On your food, on your clothes, no matter where you went, Spider-Man 3 was the biggest topic of discussion. Everyone was excited. We kids had our toys and games, but when the movie came out, that excitement turned to blind hatred. And if you didn't hate it, you were probably too young to form your own opinions. Spider-Man 3 to this date quite possibly had the most hype behind any Spider-Man related media, even bigger than No Way Home.
Are you sure about that?
I mean it.
And for good reason. We were still fresh off the high that was Spider-Man 1 and 2, Venom was said to make his cinematic debut, Spider-Man would wear the iconic black suit, Harry was gonna fill his father's shoes, and Peter would turn emo. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you still can't deny that those were the talks of the time. And all of this can be attributed to the massive marketing campaign. Toys, games, food, clothes, it was inescapable. Today, when anyone talks about this film, they always seem to forget or even downplay the juggernaut that was Spider-Man 3's marketing campaign. To this day, I know no one who's positively affected by this phenomena as much as I was. So please get comfy, grab yourself some 16-year-old Spider-Man 3 Pringles and mini sodas as I take you on a cultural trip down memory lane into the tangled web of Spider-Man 3's marketing campaign. Before I start, I'd like to thank everyone for the 60 subscribers and over 13,000 views I've managed to acquire in the time my channel's been up, making shitty videos on Spider-Man 3. But I have a few things to ask of you as an audience member. Firstly, my 21st birthday will be in 7 months, and I want to make a special video on that day. Specifically, a Spider-Man 3 drinking game. I know I want to make that video, but I want you guys to come up with some rules. You know, take a shot every time blank happens in Spider-Man 3. And second, I made a bet with a friend of mine that if I can't achieve 500 subscribers by then I'll have to face some sort of punishment administered by my friend. So it's earn 500 subscribers and play a birthday game, or don't earn 500 subscribers and face punishment. I'll always be making content, but I want to make sure that it's always worthy of those types of numbers. So I'll need you to drop your ideas in the comments and share my content with other Spider-Man fans. Please help me out, I really don't want to face his punishment. I've done bets like this with him that I lost before, and he's fucking cruel. So, with all the meandering out of the way, I present to you the tangled web of Spider-Man 3's marketing campaign. Hasbro and other toys. In 2007, Hasbro engaged in numerous promotional activities to promote the release of Spider-Man 3. They released a huge range of figures based on characters from the movie, previous movies, games, and original comics. Not only did they create tons of action figures, they also released ooze sets, plushies, toy vehicles, play sets, battle packs, role-playing web blasters and masks, and store-exclusive packs from stores like Walmart or Target. All of these toys were advertised, plenty of commercials aimed at the kids, and on March 24th, the start of Web Slinger Weekend, Hasbro launched their release subsequently with their Spider-Man 3 website to promote it further. A year later, in 2008, Hasbro dropped the 6-inch Sandman Build-A-Figure wave and Orange Package Spider-Man Trilogy wave. These both consisted of the same figures from the franchise, but the Trilogy wave went further with reuses of old figures, resizing of a 5-inch character, and just overall more characters.
More money.
Some noteworthy figures and toys made were the red and black Suction Cup Web Spider-Man figures, Spinning Attack Venom, New Goblin with Disc Launching Sky Stick, Punch Attack Sandman, Double Punch Red and Black Suit, Symbiote Ooze sets, Bump and Goes, and the Spider-Man and Venom Web Blasters. Hasbro took full advantage and utilized online platforms to promote Spider-Man 3. They created a dedicated website featuring the different toys, games, and activities related to the film. The website also included flash games, downloadable content, 3D action figure demonstrations, and interactive features. Hasbro also worked with big retailers to set up in-store displays and promotional signage highlighting the Spider-Man 3 toy line. This helped attract mass attention and generate interest among potential customers, especially the kids. Hasbro wasn't the only toy or collector company that got a slice of the pie. Diamond Select, Medicom, Master Replicas, Tonner, and Hot Toys also involved themselves by making 1/6 scale action figures, dolls, statues, vinyl collectibles, and mini-mates.
I forgot to throw in the Mega Block, so here's that mention.
Although the Hot Toys didn't come out in 2011, they're still worth a mention here. By far the best product in this category is definitely the Death of Eddie Brock statue. I'm sure you know the origin of this. I've gone over it before. Fast food. Brands like Burger King and Jollibee's partnered with the release of Spider-Man 3. Each launched their own lines of kids' meal toys, though I had never heard of Jollibee's until I'd researched all of this shit. Burger King ran a promotional campaign under the name Which Suit Fits You, in which you could win prizes with little sticker codes you get on the cups. Not only that, but before we had the infamous Miles Morales Whopper, we had
the Dark Whopper, flame grilled beef transformed by cracked black pepper cheese, black pepper ketchup, and a darkly delicious sauce.
Close to the release of the film on DVD, Papa John's also jumped in to promote that release. Film releases. October 30th marked the release of physical copies of the film, including the standard DVD, 2-disc DVD set, Target exclusive 3-disc edition, first-gen Blu-ray, Walmart exclusive The Black Combo, Walmart exclusive Mini Comic Combo, and on the PSP of all things. Store food. Here's where things get crazy. Nearly every food brand at the time promoted Spider-Man 3, including but not limited to Kraft, Ritz, Cheese Nips, these sodas, though I don't know which brand, cereal, Chips Ahoy, fruit snacks, popcorn, toaster strudels, Totinos, Click, Pringles, and probably even more. Stores. Several store chains like 7-Eleven, Walmart, Target, and Food Lion also jumped at the opportunity with plenty showing off huge cardboard stands and setups. Hasbro partnered with the two retail juggernauts Walmart and Target to release multiple store exclusive packs and advertisements. 7-Eleven joined in with its holographic cups and stylized lids, and Food Lion gave away Cheese Nip CD-ROMs and copies of Marvel Adventures Spider-Man No. 6, one of which I still have. Games. Spider-Man 3 the game was released on, I believe, May 4th, the same day as the film's release, on PlayStation 2 and 3, Xbox 360, Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo DS, and the Game Boy Advance. Outside of console games, there was also a slew of flash games like Hasbro Sandman's Tower, Nightmare of the Web Slinger, and Dart Tag. Other games not made by Hasbro to promote the movie included Photo Hunt, Rescue MJ, Spider Launch, The Battle Within, and Ultimate Challenge. Most, if not all, were on Sony's official website. Miscellaneous products. Oh, you thought we were almost finished?
Hell to the no, no, no. Come on, come on.
These other products consisted of seat covers, laptops, cameras, bug vacuums, plug-and-plays, handheld games, spy dogs, board games, bug habitats, costumes, pop-up houses, talking camera phones, slip and slides, swim gear, trading cards, band-aids, bedding, books, Easter eggs, clothes, and butt plugs.
Oh, hell no.
I'm joking. YouTube started in 2005, paving the way for a tsunami to flood the new video sharing website with Spider-Man 3 content in 2007. If you were a kid that had internet access at the time, you'd find several animations, rants, toy reviews, trailers, commercials, parodies, and many other primal videos capturing this era. You may have heard conflicting reports stating that the film's budget ranged from $250 to $350 million. While the film's actual budget consisted of roughly $258 million, the total marketing cost was close to $150 million. bringing the whole tat to just over $400 million, which explains why Spider-Man 3 was the most expensive movie ever made at the time. The first film's marketing budget was between 60 to 100 million, the second being around 75. Can you see why it was so big? It was 50 to 90 more than 2002 and twice as much as what is considered to be the best film of the trilogy. Saying the marketing for this film was successful would be an understatement. It swept the whole world, a spider-apocalypse if you will. The first line off the back of the DVD sums it up perfect. I myself believe most of its success came from the kids. Let's take the toys for example. In 2002 and 4, the license to make toys was held by Toy Biz, but then given to Hasbro in 2006. Toy Biz seemed to reserve themselves. While they made exquisite 6-inch action figures, they could still be marketed towards children and adult collectors. When Hasbro came along, they shrunk the scale by an inch and went nuts with accessories and what seemed to be an endless catalog directed at the kids. Kids who'd beg their parents or someone close to buy them some toys.
Me being one of them.
Not only this, but the packaging appealed to the kids more than Spider-Man 1 or 2. Gone were the small and simple rectangular card-backed figures. In were the bright blue and web-stylized packaging that also included a sticker with every box. Whether you were there or not, remember it or don't, you must take into consideration how huge this all was. Despite the backlash the film faced, we all know you simply couldn't ignore it. But why did I make this video? Why did I use my precious time and breath to show you all of this? Because I wanted to. Because it needed to be said. The film's reputation seemed to negatively affect the memory all of this instilled. I, of course, am part of the Spider-Man 3 community and the Spider-Man fandom as a whole, and almost nobody could tell you they remembered visiting Hasbro's website, remembered drinking these sodas, remembered playing Nightmare of the Web-Slinger. It's always the superficial things that come up, only about the film itself, good or bad. You see channels like Channel Pup frequently talk about Spider-Man 3, but only touch on the surface level knowledge, like Purple Venom toys or Sandman's Tower, or abundance of fan art made for the film before it came out.
Seriously, this is not a jab at Pup. I really like his content. Please notice me.
That's why I made this video. I was put on this planet to preserve the image of Spider-Man 3, just to remind them of the great times of then, the pure nostalgia, and how good the movie really truly was and still is. I will one day review Spider-Man 3, but that's been done over and over and over. I seized the opportunity to discuss something different, something that hasn't been said, and I think I pulled it off faithfully and successfully. If you're seeing this, I thank you for watching this far into the video. I know this may have come off as rambling, poorly thought out, or just flat out unneeded, but I've been meaning to get all of this off my chest since I was 4. There's not been a single day since then where I haven't thought about this movie or anything involving it. By now, I must sound insane, and I probably am, but I feel that I never would have found internal bliss and full-body peace if I didn't go all out on this subject. Right now, I'd like to take the time to thank Orwell Antidote on Instagram for some of the pictures seen in here, Spider Glider Collider on Reddit for sharing some old internet treasures, Avenger Infinity on YouTube, SM3 Venom on Instagram for sticking by my side, all of my subscribers, especially Riley and Shri the video maker, the cast and crew of Spider-Man 3, my mom, and all of my friends on the Spider-Man 3 Deleted Scenes Discord. I couldn't have put this video together without all of your inspiration and help. Wherever you are watching this video, I hope you had a fun time and learned something new about me or the topic at hand. Please remember to help me out by subscribing to my channel, because I really want to drink and not face punishment on my 21st birthday. With all of this said and done, I'm heading to bed because I have to work tomorrow. Good night, and thank you for watching.